Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Battle Spot. If you don't know, my name is Mike, and today we're going to be going back into the rating battles in the Battle Spot. We're going to be doing some singles battles to see exactly how high we can make our rating go. Of course, I want to agree to the automatic transmission of battle videos, as this is the first recording in the session. I'm going to be recording a couple different ones today, because if you didn't know, I will be actually moving in just a few days from now. That being said, I don't want everything to fall behind on the channel, and I want, you know, a constant stream of battles for you guys to be entertained with. So, gonna be doing a whole bunch of those. We're gonna be going in with Team 1. However, I don't know if you guys can see that right down there, but I've set up a couple of different teams over the next little while. We're gonna be still going with Team 1. That's the team that we've been going with for the past little bit, but we've got stuff for later on. So Team 1, for those of you who do not remember, or if this is your first time, we're going to be going in with Kartana, we're going to go in with Minior, Garchomp, Tapu, Lele, Milotic, and Mimikyu. Alright, this will be the team that we end up going with. Oh my goodness, this is a very, very loud setting that I have my my music on. You know what, I'm just going to have to leave it like that. I'm just going to stay like that. Ooh, maybe I'll just put it down. We're going to be searching for a trainer, and I'm going to set it to Gladian. No. Yeah, Gladian. Our rating right now is, was it 1555? Alright, our win-loss ratio is 11-7, which is not too bad. Not too bad. It's a positive win rate, which is what we're hoping for. And it's all been with this team. I've only made one change, that being from Espeon to a Tapu Lele. So today, this guy's got a Tapu Koko, a Cloyster, a Shelder, I almost said, a Cloyster, a Scizor, and a, I don't actually remember what, Toxapex, that's it, Passimian, and an Arcanine. I think for this, we're going to go with Minior, very, very likely, because he does have the Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko can go down pretty easily to a Minior. Same with Toxapex, as much as it doesn't seem like it. Same with Cloyster, actually. Same with, you know what, every single person can go down to Minior. That being said, I never want to lead with my strongest Pokemon, so I do think that I will go for the Milotic, I think. No. No, you know what? I'm going to go with the Tapu Lele to start. I'm also going to go with Milotic, because I don't think I want to bring Kartana for this one. Milotic's going to come in, and then Minior's going to come in as well. Minior with a white herb. Damn, Minior. Whoa, hello, Palpy with the blue lipstick. I wonder if that's just the way that my capture card is interpreting the lines there. But that looks blue to me. No, you know what? I'm pretty confident that that's blue. Oh my goodness, that is something special. Alright, so Tapu Lele is going to come out first. Let's see what we can do with this. So we're going to send out that Psychic Surge first. Now this is actually not too great for me, because this Scizor can counteract most of my stuff. However, do I want to switch into Milotic? Yes, I absolutely do. Yep. Yeah. Because switching into Milotic is a great idea, considering he can't use any priority moves. He can't be using the Bullet Punch while Psychic Surge is up, or Psychic Field. Psychic Terrain, I should say. He's got a Mega Evolve, which is quite interesting. Go for that Mega Scizor. Maybe he's going to go for the Swords Dance? No, he's going to go for a U-turn. He's going to get right out of there. Okay. Now, if he goes in... Wow, that actually did a lot. That is more damage than I thought it would do. Why... I was like welded shut with my eyelashes. There we go. So he's gonna send out the Tapu Koko. Unfortunately, that's not exactly what I want to see. And he's gonna have that Electric Surge. I think that my Milotic is just straight up gone. Because what can I? Oh yeah, that's right. I have a little bit of leftovers. Yeah, I think that my Milotic is pretty much done for. Because I'm not gonna switch into Tapu Lele. I'm not gonna switch into Minior, because Minior is gonna take a lot of damage from that as well. So let's go for just a straight up Scald. Hope that we don't go down to a Thunderbolt, which we probably will. But he's going to use Dazzling Gleam, thinking that we're going to switch out into somebody else, I assume. He didn't go for an electric move. Gotta respect the opponent. Alright, let's go for Scald. Let's see if we can do a lot of damage. See if we can burn him, maybe? That would actually be the first burn that I've gotten with Scald. I haven't gotten a single burn with Scald. That's... I find that kind of nuts. Either way, Dazzling Gleam didn't take me down. So let's go for another Scald. Let's see if we do damage. Maybe he thought that I would switch into Garchomp. Maybe that was the thing. Oh, he's gonna use Volt Switch. That may kill me. Yeah, that's done. Alright, so let's see what he switches into. And based on what comes out, we can either switch into Minior, or we could switch back in to Tapu Lele. Now, if it is the Scizor, then that could actually be an issue for us. Because we could go for the Minior and hope it just doesn't take us down, but Cloyster is actually pretty nice here because that lets us go back into Tapu Lele, remove the electric field, put on the psychic field, and have us be able to avoid any kind of ice shards that he might use. So that's good. Do I want to go for the... well, yeah, that's right. I have the Thunderbolt as well. That was such a nice thing that that one of my friends suggested. So one of my friends suggested that most Tapu Lele sets now run Thunderbolt rather than Shadow Ball, because there are a lot more things like this which run, you know, water Pokemon or other things that Thunderbolt can take down. Tapu Lele has a lot more threats that Thunderbolt can take out than it would for Shadow Ball. Unfortunately, he did get the Shell Smash set up, so I'm just gonna have to hope that I don't get taken out, because I very well might. Yeah. That actually might sweep me, now that I think about it. Ugh. We're gonna have to hope here. We're gonna have to hope that my Minior can survive a single Icicle Spear, or a barrage of 5 Icicle Spears, because if it can't, then we're in deep trouble. The shields down did go up, so I mean we do have the extra defense, but we don't have any kind of priority moves, nor can we use any priority moves to try and take down this Cloyster. So let's go for our own Shell Smash. Because I have a feeling that it's definitely going to go first anyway, and if we happen to live this, then we'll be okay. Yeah, okay. Well, that's the power of Cloyster. Man, Cloyster is tough. Cloyster is tough. I remember this set from way back in the day. People have been using that set for a long time. Cloysters would go and Shell Smash. They'd have a Focus Sash so that they wouldn't be taken down immediately by whatever they were facing. And then they would just kind of sweep everything, because that's just what they could do. It didn't have the White Herb, so its defenses were shot, but it doesn't really matter if you're going before everything and you can't use priority against it. Maybe my own Tapu Lele kind of worked against me there. I need to pay more attention to Cloyster. I think that was my problem. I didn't respect Cloyster as much. We'll get better next time. Okay, so we're up against somebody from Chiba, Japan. This guy's got a Golisopod, a Hydreigon, a Metagross, a Kangaskhan, a Garchomp, and a Nihilego. That actually kind of scares me quite a bit. Usually when things scare me, Kartana is kind of the answer. Kartana can have, or has, something that can take out every single person, minus Garchomp, I think. Yes. Yeah. Yep. I'm just doing a quick little mental note, see if I can. So Kartana is a for sure. I don't think Minior is for this one. It can only take out 1, 2, 3. 3 of the Pokemon. Not necessarily all that many. I don't feel like it's good enough for this one. Milotic I don't think is good enough for this one, because it can only take out 1, 2, 3 as well. Mimikyu. Whenever I look at Mimikyu, my eyes like directly go toward the Metagross there. So I'm thinking that I don't, but I think that I will anyway. And Tapu Lele is just always solid, and it can take out 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it still can only take out 3. But I'm gonna use it anyway. Nope, can take out 4. Alright, Kartana. There we go. it can take out 4. Right, because there are 2 dragon types in that. And if he if he happens to send out the Hydreigon, he is just done. He's done. That's pretty much it. That's all she wrote. Okay, so we're challenged by this Pokemon trainer. My opponent is going to start by sending out nobody, because I am the one who will send him out first. Okay, well, speaking of, the guy caught the Dino with a Beast Ball. Isn't that something? Well, either way, I know that I can outspeed this Hydreigon. I'm going to be using this Tapu Lele to take it out, so let's just go for a quick Moonblast. Is there anything he can switch into? He can switch into his Metagross, and that would be Metagross. Let's go for Moonblast anyway. Let's hope that he doesn't hard switch. And if he does happen to be choice scarfed, then he could go for the U-turn. But he's just gonna go for that hard switch into Nihilego. Okay. So, you know what, that's actually not so bad. That's not as bad as if he would go into the Metagross. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit a not very effective move rather than, you know, no move at all. But I can go for a Psychic now, and that'll do tons of damage unless he decides to hard switch back in, which would be dumb. It's faster than me. Nihilego's fast. Okay, I didn't know that. But either way, I can now go for the Psychic. This should take it out. There's no reason why it shouldn't. Yeah, there it goes. So Nihilego's gonna go down. And now he only has 2 more. See, that's the thing about Tapu Lele. I noticed this the other day while I was playing around on my friend Dale's stream on youtube.com/... I don't know if it's actually youtube.com/TeamTreg. I think you might have to... Why didn't he just go into Metagross before? Whatever. Anyway, while I was doing Battle Royals, not Battle Royales, because it's not with an E, it's just ROYAL. I was doing Battle Royals on his stream. Should I switch into Kartana now? What can he do? Well, he's going to go for some sort of steel move, I believe. So, you know what? Let's go into that. We can go and start hitting him with the Night Slashes. So I was on his stream. We were doing Battle Royals. And I was leading with my Tapu Lele. Now, for those of you who don't know how... Oh, cool. He's going to Mega Evolve. For those of you who don't know how things work, how Battle Royals work, everybody sends out 3 Pokemon. And whoever is first to knock, or rather, the game is over when all 3 of any person's Pokemon are knocked out. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go for a Night Slash here. He's probably going to go first. Yeah, he's definitely going to go first. I hope that doesn't actually take me out. That might have been a bad switch in. If that... No, good, perfect. Yeah, and then whoever has the most knockouts at the end of the competition wins. Now, I had led with a Tapu Lele, and people just kind of ignored it, and just every single turn, the whole battle only took 4 turns, because I was just, like, one-hitting every single person that came up. Just constantly hitting them. Oh, right, because Zen Headbutt was increased by 50%. And now the weirdness disappears. So you know what? This is not a good time for Mimikyu. Well, you know what? This is a fine time for Mimikyu. This is a perfect time for Mimikyu, because I can get up a Swords Dance, and then I can Shadow Sneak. Alright, so Kartana set it up quite nicely. And who's his other Pokemon? It is Hydreigon, so yeah, that'll be totally fine. If I go for a Swords Dance here, I'll be able to get a little bit more damage, and he can just start going for Bullet Punches. Oh, that's not actually going to be great for me. That's not going to be great for me. But you know what? I think this is probably what I have to do. I have to kind of hope that I take him out with a Shadow Sneak. And I hope that I don't get knocked out myself by a Bullet Punch. I think that's how we're going to have to hope for this one. So here comes the Bullet Punch. It's going to take me out. Oh my goodness, that does so much. Ay. Wait a minute, and he's... Oh, the weirdness. I wasn't thinking about it. If I had set up the weirdness, then the Bullet Punches wouldn't have been able to happen. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? This is how we learn. This is how we learn. I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt because it's probably the best chance I have. And then this Meteor Mash. Well, I'm gonna avoid it. Okay. So there's always the chance of avoiding it. Oh my. Ah! I see. Is that right? What can this person do? My opponent can switch into Hydreigon to try and soak up a Thunderbolt and try and bait out the weirdness. Or I can go for a Moonblast and take it out regardless, because I think that my stab will go through the fact that it is resistant to it, and it would also take out Hydreigon if he decides to hard switch out. He's not going to hard switch out, so I'm going to go for the Moonblast. And it is going to take out the Metagross. Good, good, good. And now the Hydreigon can come out and I can take that out. I won to hacks this game. And you know what? It happens sometimes, because that's, you know what? Accuracy is there for a reason. Sometimes it screws me over, sometimes it makes me win. And you know what? We just have to kind of accept that. Dude, I'm telling you, like, championships are decided off of things like that. You know, people go for, oh. Alright. Is it really faster than me, too? What's this? Surrounded itself, and it's going to use... Yeah, it's going to use Black Hole Eclipse. What the hell? It is Choice Scarfed. Oh, no. No way! I lost. Whoops. I think this one's going to be... Oh, I'm like starting to blush. This one's going to be called Mike Doesn't Respect His Opponent. Oh my gosh, it was Choice Scarfed. I thought that it wasn't because it didn't go first before, but of course it didn't go first before he switched out. Oh. Alright, you know what? This next one, I'm gonna respect the crap out of my opponent, because I think that's been my problem. I'm going down in the ranks because I haven't been respecting my opponent. I have lost, what? To 32? 32 points over the past 2 games. Oh my goodness. But okay, hopefully against this lady right here, bringing the Lucario, Mandibuzz, Tapu Koko, Garchomp, Aegislash, and Gyarados, we can turn it around slightly. You know what? I feel like Minior is the best choice here. I feel like I go back and forth between Minior choices and not Minior choices. I mean, I obviously did in this game, but I feel like that's consistent through other battle spot sets as well. Either way, Minior can take out 1, 2, 3, 4. Gyarados, well, I mean, you know, if he doesn't Mega, but maybe. 5, yeah, he can take out pretty much everybody. Garchomp. He has a pretty big ground weakness if I'm looking at it like that. So I feel like Garchomp might be a good choice here. Do I feel like it's a good lead? Maybe. Possibly not. What about my Milotic? Milotic with the Ice Beam can take out 1, 2. With the Scald can take out none, but is normally effective on the Tapu Koko. Kartana is just always good. Alright, let's go for Milotic, Tapu Lele, and Minior. There we go. Good enough? We'll hope. We'll hope. Alright, so facing off against a lot of people from Japan today. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. I wonder if like a lot of people from Japan are going on the battle spot. Maybe it's the time. It's only like 5 p.m. So maybe. Who knows? Either way, Milotic's going to be the lead, and he's going to send out Garchomp. She is going to send out Garchomp. That's actually really good for us, because we can go for an Ice Beam right there. So let's go for the Ice Beam. And let's hope that my opponent doesn't know that I have that. Except I'm going to respect my opponent right now and assume that they have something to take it down. So hopefully the whole thing here is that Milotic can hopefully take a physical move. Or if she chooses to switch out, then I've at least done damage to something. Because if she does switch out, it's probably going to be into, what, Tapu Koko or Lucario, I would assume. And then we can hope for a freeze. Yeah. So she probably doesn't have all that much time left to decide on a move. So let's just sit here and hope. She's rating 1606. If we do win this, we're gonna go up by quite a bit. So the Garchomp is gonna use Earthquake. I don't think that this is going to be nearly enough to take me out, because I am defensive spect. I'm gonna send out that Ice Beam, and it's going to take out the Garchomp. Almost. And I can live another Earthquake, so that being said, let's go for a Scald, just in case he decides to switch that out into somebody who can take something else. Alright, let's see. So Tapu Koko is going to come out. That's going to give me a good shot at a Scald. And I think that I did actually bring Garchomp, so... See, the problem, though, with last turn, or last game... Nice, there's a burn. That's the first burn that I've ever gotten. Awesome. The problem with Tapu Koko is that it's electric and fairy. So if I were to switch into my Garchomp, then, you know, they can predict that and just go for a Dazzling Gleam. If I don't, then they can just predict that and go for a Thunderbolt, or not predict at all and just go for what would normally be smart. I think that I didn't even bring Garchomp, so this isn't even a discussion. So I guess let's go for you know what, let me go and check Tapu Lele's summary, because I want to know exactly how specially defensive she is. She's super specially defensive. So if I were to switch into Tapu Lele right now and change up the scenery a little bit by the terrain, then I will take less damage from a Thunderbolt than Milotic would possibly take, and the terrain will be gone. I'll have that Psychic Surge. Yeah, let's make that battlefield get weird. Alright, so he's going to go for the Volt Switch. That's going to do a ton of damage still. Boy, that's a lot of damage. But let's see what comes out next. Aegislash. Okay. If I can get a tiny bit of damage out on this Aegislash or any Aegislash, then my Minior will be able to take it out. That is what I truly believe. I don't want to hit it with a... I don't want to hit it from full with anything that my Minior has, because I'm worried about Weakness Policy. Weakness Policy Aegislash will scare the blood out of me, so let's just hit it with a Thunderbolt. Maybe paralyze it. Wouldn't that be something? No. It's just going to go for the straight up stance change. Yeah, okay. It's just going to go for Shadow Ball. It's going to take me out. And that's okay. And that is okay. Now, I wonder if I should go straight into Minior and use Shell Smash. Do I think that that's a good idea? Do I think that he's going to stance change? Yes, I do. No, I don't. I don't think that he's going to stance change. And even if he does, like, so what? Right? Oh boy. I really do want to go for an Earthquake, but I feel like it'll be a wasted turn if I get King Shielded. Of course he is, because then he's going to take less damage next turn. This is an investment. King Shield is an investment. So let's go for an investment of our own. Let's go for the Shell Smash. He says minutes after he pressed the button. My voice just caught up with where my brain was. That's pretty much all it was. Alright, so we went for that Shell Smash. We have that White Herb to counteract the effects of it. Now we can just go for Earthquakes on this Aegislash and hopefully do all the damage. Alright, so let's go for the Earthquake. This is pretty much all that she can hope for, is just to live an Earthquake. I'm not sure, honestly, if I'm going to knock it out or not. I feel like I would. It feels like it would do enough damage. And Minior hasn't Hasn't let me down all that many times. Minior has saved me more than it's knocked me down. There we go. There we go. So Aegislash goes down. That feels so good. Okay. So now we have a no item with acrobatics Minior ready to take down what we can take down. Should we go for acrobatics? We should absolutely go for acrobatics. Yeah. This is good. This is good. It's gonna go first. Wow, it's still going to be speedier. And it's not even going to break my shields down. Okay. So this might still be... Oh, wait. But... Haha! Rough skin! Okay. So the weirdness is gonna disappear. I believe that was scarfed. I would have to believe that was scarfed. I was ×2 speed. Even on 60 base speed, I feel like ×2 would make me faster. Either way, Shields Down is activated. Shields Down is active. And now all I have to worry about is a burned Tapu Koko with Electric Surge. Can this take me out? Absolutely. But am I going to hope that Earthquake can take it out before it? Yes. I am +1 speed with Shields Down. I am faster. I am going to take it out with an Earthquake. Oh, yes. And that is going to be the game. Okay. Okay, you know what? That does not feel too bad at all. We didn't think that we won because of any hacks. We didn't lose to hacks. Everything's good. We actually didn't lose to hacks. We lost even though hacks were on our side. So either way, that is the importance of respecting your opponent and thinking that they are smarter than they are. Okay? So we learned a lesson today. I think that's going to be it for today. Later today, actually, I almost forgot. Later today, we have our first Wi-Fi battle coming out, so please go and show your support for that. It's going to be coming out just 2 hours after this episode comes out. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for some more Battle Spot. Okay? Until then, you guys have yourselves a great day, great month, great week, great year. I'm still just Mike. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.